Fire signs, let's get a cosmic pep talk for you for the energy of the moment. Sorry, I've been AWOL recently. My father passed away after a very brief illness, and so he had all of my focus and my care and attention. But I'm working my way back into tarot and readings and being your cosmic cheerleader once again. So fire signs, it looks as though the Grinch is coming to town just in time for Christmas. Saturn is the planet of challenges and also rewards for putting in a lot of work in your second house of what you value, your earned income, money essentially, and the things you find beautiful. So with that coming out as your theme for the week, next to the card of great expectations, it feels as though the advice is just to kind of narrow your thinking a bit, to really dampen down some of your extravagant impulses, shall we say. Ostentation is the key word there. So that is only borne out by the cards that follow. So we've got a little bit of a sticky problem here, or things that are just not gelling the way you want them to gel, maybe financially. And we've got more evidence of this here with the Seven of Pentacles, which is delays. Things not happening as fast as you want, the money not rolling in as quickly as you want. And obviously this is a very difficult time of year to feel a bit cash strapped. The Queen of Cups is here to say, remember the reason for the season. Remember it is about your heart connections with people. And that is what is really the most important thing that you can give to people. And receive from people is this genuine love, genuine moment of connection. So really refocus your sort of festive season, if you like, from the glitz, the glamour, the super expensive indulgent luxuries, to more meaningful experiences that you can have with the people you care about. You really would like to be giving yourself a bit of a break around about now. You might be feeling exhausted and wrung out by, the hard work of the year. And this is really time to take a break. All right. So what else does the universe want to explain about this situation? Well, look, we've got the bonfire here, and this to me, it sort of explains you can still have fun. This is not a very expensive kind of outing. There is a lot of fire, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of merriment that is ahead for you in this season. Look, chocolate, good stuff, sweet stuff, indulgence. It's just not of the kind that might be champagne and private jets, but this is getting a bit more down to earth and getting real about what is meaningful. There are plenty of ways to celebrate. And, if you have suffered some kind of loss recently, if there has been a disappointment, especially if it's been financial, you can heal from it. You can hold space for it, but don't let it overshadow everything. There is still plenty of good to look at in the world, plenty of fun and enjoyment, and you can indulge your senses. What else does the universe want you to know? Yeah, look, there is going to be a positive change, especially in the realm of relief, emotion. You'll be moving into new territory here that is going to be a lot more emotionally rewarding. You just have to have the strength and patience to get through this. It is about kind of knuckling down, facing reality, and just knowing that your time is coming. Because look, the sun is coming out tomorrow. I'm not much of a singer. So just bear in mind that there are brighter days ahead. It's just a matter of patiently waiting and paying your dues in a way, being conservative, knuckling down especially with your budget, because you can find the joy in other ways. It is kind of a lazy way just to spend big money on people at Christmas. It's just solves a problem. You can be appear generous. When people say it's the thought that counts, if you do put thought into something, then that is what counts. It's not just like, it's the thought that counts with some measly gift. If you really think about what someone treasures, what they value in life, and put a lot of thought into that, which is fucking difficult sometimes, it needs a bit of creativity, and then you've got to hunt around. It's time consuming. It is the thought that counts. It is the heart, the feeling that counts. All right, what else? Yeah, look, you've really got to nourish yourself at the moment. You've got to mother yourself. You've got to be really kind to yourself. Got to. I sound hideous. So the universe wants you to nurture yourself at the moment. Nourish yourself. Nourish the shadow, the side of you that feels panicked, stressed. Calm yourself as best you can here. Surrender to receive. Let things flow. And there's this, you do have this power to get through whatever this is. This energy has come out a number of times now. The strength of the lion, the patience to tame the lion with gentleness. So it's not about brute force. And summoning power. I like that because you're calling back your own power. You're not whipping it. You're whipping yourself to find something or to gather strength. You're calling it in. And it's a very measured, patient, gentle kind of vibe, but strong. And that is you. You're getting through this festive season, which can be very painful for many people. You do have the strength to get through if it's financial difficulties or family stresses. There does seem to be some spilt milk around you, but there is plenty of indication here that you will have a festive time. You will have to look after yourself, though. The universe wants you to nurture yourself, not stress yourself, not burn the candle at both ends, try to keep up with the financial demands of the commercialism, of this time of year. And it's not just Christmas Day. There's the parties, there's the food, the festivities, there's the entertaining, there's the going out. It can be a lot, as we all know. So look, play to Saturn. Saturn is, when it comes to money, second house, Saturn really rewards you if you are not frugal, but clever with your money, looking for value for money, looking for things that are meaningful, putting the time and effort into making a budget and dealing with reality and thinking like, what can I let go? And that might be quite a delight. Okay, we normally travel at Christmas, but everything's so expensive, accommodation and, everything. So this year, why don't we do a staycation? Why don't we look around for local things that are new and different, that are going to bring us joy by exploring new things? So that will really let Saturn bring you the rewards from this bit of belt tightening or being quite rational, prudent, and controlled. Energies for you to lean away from and energies for you to lean towards. We'll lean away from the Three of Pentacles. It came out in reverse, and I'm taking this one in reverse. This is doing everything on your own, refusing help. You can run yourself ragged by taking the entire thing on your own shoulders without delegating. Yes, so there is a real call here to delegate. And look, the Seven of Cups and the 10 of Cups jumped out as energy to lean towards. And this is thinking about all the things you treasure in life, thinking about what's real. And so you could think of these cups, which is emotions, as presents, gifts that each have something inside of them. And not everything that glistens is gold, as the saying goes. Not every gold cup holds something valuable. So don't be fooled by externals. Lean towards using your discernment about what matters emotionally in this season. And look at this, the 10 of Cups. Family joy, personal joy, just the ultimate in connection emotionally with others. Not sort of being solo. If you are solo, then think about how you can help other people. Don't run yourself ragged, but this is about very much focusing on the joys of the heart at this time of year, not the big financial imperatives and all the work and all the glamour that can be very expensive at this time of year. So I hope that helps you, my darlings. If you'd like your own personal reading, I do have limited readings available. Go to my website. But otherwise, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.